Hey, what's up? Happy Monday. It is Amy O'Neill back for week number 3 of my weight loss journey. Today I am outside. You could probably hear the little animals chirping and stuff. I'm outside at work in another little pretty pond setting. Kind of overgrown. It's very foggy out today. It's a little muggy, kind of overcast. Feels like it's going to rain. For me, that's perfect writing weather. I wish I could call in sick right now, but I'm already here. So I wanted to update you on last week. Great news. I am down 3 pounds. I got on the scale today, and I am at 134.4. So down 3 pounds. I feel super excited. Didn't totally hit the goals I wanted for the week, but also did other things, and somehow it worked. I did not get to do any of the fitness things I wanted to do. Last week my son was doing summer school and our schedule was jam-packed after work, so I didn't get to exercise like I wanted. I don't think I actually exercised at all last week. However, I was making sure that I kept my water intake up. I'm usually at 109 ounces a day is what my little Hydro Coach app tells me. And so I hit my mark. I think there was one day I didn't hit my mark, but all the other days I hit or exceeded my mark. The thing that helped me with that is I got some Crystal Light flavoring, so it's not straight water. I love peach tea, so I put a little bit of that in. Frugal tip, I guess. Instead of getting the single serving dumpy thingies, that's the technical term, I get the large gallon doses, and I just put a little bit in. So I think I'm saving some money. I don't know if I am. Anyway, also I got myself some pudding snacks, some sugar-free pudding snacks to have in my desk. So late in the afternoon when I need something to just tie me over, I grab one of those. That's helped immensely. Also, when I get home at night, I'm not snacking or doing like I used to. I'll be honest, we're a family, like a lot of families, we eat in front of the TV. So we mindlessly eat. Last week, because we had to get to studying, I wasn't taking as long to eat. I would grab a plate, eat it, be done, and go. So I wasn't getting second helpings. I was just eating small amounts. Had some really healthy lunches thanks to some things going on at work. If you want to check out photos of those, go to my Instagram. You can find me on Instagram at watch_Amy_Shrink. I'll put a link in my little below to follow me there. Most of my health wellness journey I post on Instagram. I do not always post the same stuff on Facebook just because I'm trying to keep it separate. Some family members have kind of said, we don't care what you eat, or we don't care, what you weigh or whatever. But to me, that just kind of keeps me accountable. So I've taken it off of Facebook, mostly stick it on Instagram. So check me out there. And so, yeah, okay, going back to the eating thing, I realized I really do a lot of mindless eating in front of the TV. And last week when I was eating the meals, my wonderful boyfriend, he was making the dinners, and I would take just enough that I needed for that fuel. So I wasn't eating what I wanted, which sometimes was like a bunch. I was eating what I needed to function. And I've known this for years, but it really sunk in that, food is not really just, its sole purpose is not to please us. Its sole purpose is to fuel us. And so trying to shift that mindset of, is this fueling me, or is it putting bad gas in the tank? I want things that are going to fuel me. So I'm just trying to shift my focus here, I guess. So last week I mentioned that I was going to talk about how I got, or my journey on weight loss. I'm at the 4-minute and 40-second mark, so I want to try to keep these shorter because I am long-winded, but I'll give you the gist of it. Growing up, I was a skinny girl. I, from the word go, have had deplorable eating habits. I do not like breakfast. Sometimes when I was growing up and a teenager, I'd eat the lunches at school and then maybe dinner. Some days I'd skip lunch and only have one meal. Not because I was trying to stay skinny, I just was like that. When I'm busy, I'm not hungry, and so I'm not eating. And I was an athlete. I did volleyball and softball and track for a little bit till the Tata showed up. And in college, I had a lot of body image issues because of being chesty. I thought I was being defined by that, so I wore a lot of baggy clothes in high school and college, especially college. Married my college sweetheart, got pregnant. While I was pregnant, I decided I needed to eat healthier, and unfortunately I had my son at 22 weeks prematurely. And when I had him, I was actually 11 pounds lighter than when I got pregnant, because I was eating salads, I was cutting out junk, I was thinking more of what's going to fuel the baby. The doctor didn't like I had lost weight, but I was eating healthier. I put on weight after the loss of our child. Stress does that. I totally admit to being a stress eater. Oh Jesus, the birds just scared the hell out of me. Did you see that? It was a flyby. Okay, anyway, oh my God, it's like that duck was coming right for me. My life flashed before my eyes. So anyway, I put on weight because of the stress of losing a baby, and we tried to get pregnant, it just didn't happen. And when we got Jake, he was about 22 months old through foster care, and then we adopted him, and I started thinking how to eat healthier. I cut out whites, flour, sugar, starches, and I dropped like 70 pounds, and left my then husband, so I lost another 250. Actually at that point I was in the best shape of my life. I was a size 8. I've never wanted to be a size 0. That's not my style. God gave me curves. So I was working 2 jobs. I was racing around chasing a toddler. When I take him to preschool, I was doing 4-mile-a-day walks. I was in great health. I became a trainer at Curves, so I was always on my feet, always helping people be healthy. Then I worked in the hotel business. I was always on my feet, running the front desk and being the general manager. And then put on some weight, got involved with my second ex-husband. We got married. I had gained like 20 pounds, maybe 30 pounds, maybe 40 pounds by the time everything was said and done. He left. I went into a deep depression because of the stress. My body overproduced acid. This might be a little TMI, but so anything I ate came out. And eventually I needed to have gallbladder removal surgery because I just wreaked havoc. The stress wreaked havoc on my body. I lost 50 pounds in 10 weeks. It was like insane. And I kept that off. And then when I went through my last bout of depression 2 years ago, I gained, within that year or so, I gained 50 pounds, and now I am where I am today. I was always active. My favorite thing to do every night when I was a single mom was put my kid to bed, crank up the music, and dance around my living room for hours. I don't do that now because he's 16 and that would be embarrassing for him to walk in or for my boyfriend to walk in. So I stopped doing those things to just move my body. So really, I know I need to get back to doing that. Maybe not dancing around, but recognizing that I am a stress eater has really made a difference. I try to rein it in, but it's a process and it's a journey, and anybody who's ever tried to lose weight or lose weight again knows. I'm going on 10 minutes now, so I'm going to shut my mouth. So great last week, scale-wise, I was down 3 pounds. This week I am going to work on moving my body more, and I will see you next Monday. Have a great week, y'all. Bye.